All right. Shalom, Israel. This is the brother of Warabah, alongside the brother
Bazak GMS San Antonio.
Khan. Back here with another lesson. Okay, before we kick it off, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai, Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakat
Rakat Kadash.
Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of great men who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's out there doing this work in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the planet Earth. Okay, and shalom to you sincere Akwat that are out there that are subscribed to his channel as well, and that are out there listening and keeping faith as well. All right, so today's topic, man, we're gonna go into just how to, how important it is to keep faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, or trust in the Lord in times of adversity, man. Okay, because a lot of times, Akyam will, especially when you're first coming into this truth, you'll start to depend on people that aren't in the truth, whether it be your family, whether it be a woman, whether it be, friends of friends, or whoever, man. Instead of putting all of your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, in your trust, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, he knows what you need before anybody else does. Okay, even before you ask him. So you got to seek the Lord with all your heart, mind, and soul, and then he'll add everything else unto you. So we're gonna got a few precepts lined up, and hopefully this lesson is edifying. So without further ado, let's get down, brother.
God, this is Isaiah 30 and 20. And it says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
That's right. So even though he give you the Lord is giving you the bread of adversity and the affliction, meaning he's putting hell on you catching hell. The Lord knows that you catching hell, man. And you gotta understand that you're going through a trial, you're going through a tribulation, because the Most High is wanting you to go through whatever reason, man.
Precept.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 45 and 6, that they may know, so I can read again, Isaiah 45 and 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun, meaning the east, and from the west, that there is none beside me. I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else.
Yep.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I Yahweh do all these things, and the word evil means bad times, which can be equated unto adversity. So if anybody goes through any form of adversity or any form of hardship, then that's the Most High Yahweh doing that unto them.
Yep, and that's a beautiful point, and it's also a point of balance too, man. Because you can't have always bright sunny days, man, or you can't always have really good times, man. Okay, because you won't appreciate them without the bad. What's sunshine without rain? What's cold without heat?
They can't be good without evil.
Khan. So if you can continue on that Isaiah Babakshah
30 and 20.
Khan.
Read again.
Khan.
Isaiah 30 and 20, and it says, "O the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Khan. Keep going.
And thine eyes shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it."
Boom. That's a perfect point. Go ahead and read that one more time at 21, Babakshah.
And it says, "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it."
Man, so if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're trusting in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna hear the Lord is giving you the Spirit, man. He's giving you the Spirit, and the Spirit is gonna tell you the ways to walk in, man. The Holy Spirit. Okay, it's gonna guide your steps. Okay, the Lord is gonna give you the righteous path to walk in, man. Okay, go and continue.
And it says, I'm just gonna read it again.
Come.
Isaiah 30:21 again. "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left."
When you turn to the left, or you turn to the right, or you turn to the left, whichever way you goest, man. Okay.
God, basically saying, however you move, keep your eyes single and focus on righteousness and on the words and the ministry and the spirit of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, which is Yahweh and the name Yahweh Shai. I got a precept for that.
Okay.
Is John chapter 14 verse 6, and it says, "Yahweh Shai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Man.
And no man cometh unto the Father but by me. So no man goes unto life but by going after that straight gate. Okay, but by enduring and going through, it's called a straight gate, meaning it's not wide, meaning it's not easy. All right,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be adversity. That's not a word, but it's gonna be a form of hardship or affliction going into it. That's why it's written that the elect will be saved after much tribulation.
That word straits, if you look it up in the blue letter, it means a position of difficulty. Okay, so you see that word straits is a position of difficulty, or something that you have to go through, man. Okay, basically like gold going through the fire. It's tried through the fire to get the impurities out of it. Okay, but we all understand that. But the thing, not to digress too much from the topic, you can't put a whole lot of trust in people. Okay, you can't put trust in people, because people will leave you stuck, man. Okay, they'll look at you funny, especially if you go out and you tell them and you confess to them your faults, and they're not the Achion, they're not in this truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay, and they don't believe in YAHAWAH, and you go and you tell them, man, my car broke down today, or I got fired from my job, or whatever like that, man. These type of people will look down upon you, man. Okay, and they're the only type of people that want to be around and when you're doing good, when you popping bottles, as the world likes to say. Okay, and I got a quick precept on that one. This is Sirach chapter 6 verse 6. Okay, and this is primarily going into people that like to tell everybody their business too, man. Okay, you got to be mindful of that. All right, this is Sirach chapter 6 verse 6. It says, be in peace with many, nevertheless have but one counselor of 1,000. If thou will get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of trouble. Yeah, bro. If you may end up in a situation to where you may need something, or you may need help, and that's including a family member too. A family member may need or may reach out to you for help, and you'll be there to do it, or to console them, care them. But in the time that you may need it, they're only there when times are up, when things are in abundance, plentiful, Okay, verse 8 or verse 9. And there is a friend who, being turned to an enemy and strifeful, discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity he will as thyself, and be bold over thy servants. I mean, we all know somebody like that in the world, man, that will, take your kindness for granted. Somebody that'll, be around you whenever things is good, whenever you pay, like on payday, they always show up, just like a damn bill collector, okay? But then when you down and you go and you try to tell them your problems and this, that, and the other, they shit on you, man. And especially a woman, man. A woman is even worse at that. Don't go telling your woman every damn thing, man, and expecting her to hold you up or build you up, man. And these times, in the days that we're in right now, think about Job, man. Think about the prophet Job. Job went through all types of hell, man. And the Lord put him through all types of adversities. And all at one time. All at one time, man. As a matter of fact, can you get that Bible shot? Get Job, first chapter. Let's start at the 21st verse. Bible shot.
This is Job chapter 1 verse 20. And it says, then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worship. Because in our culture, if you were sad or whatever, you would rent your garment, you cry, you get ash, and you get the dust and throw it on your head and everything, showing that you were mourning. And it says, verse 21, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither.
That's right. Naked he came in, and naked he's gonna leave. He came in with nothing, and with nothing he's gonna leave. Go ahead.
It says, Yahawah gave, and Yahawah hath taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahawah. In all this, Job sinned not, nor charged the Most High foolishly.
Right. So you got some so-called Israelites, man. And yes, I say some so-called because you got 2/3 niggas that's out there that are that's really not about this, man, and claim like they're about it until situations happen. Okay. Basically, you're like a parable of the sword. You got you're the seeds that got thrown out there and sprouted up, but then the cares of the world took you down, man. Or when you started to catch hell, you fell out. Okay. You're those type of people, man. Okay, a Friday fringe type of person. I only wear my fringes, and I'm only an Israelite on the weekends. All right. Yeah, you type of guys will go and you'll curse the Most High, man, because things ain't going in your proper direction, man. Things ain't going well for you. Just because you catching a little bit of hell, you decide that, oh, you know what, this ain't for me no more. Ever since I came into truth, I've been catching hell and going through all types of things that I never been through in my life. Well, hell, that's what it tells you in the scriptures in Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter, man. It tells you to prepare so for temptation when you come to service the Lord. Okay, the Lord is not playing about those types of things, man. And if this thing was so easy, everybody would be doing it.
That's right.
Okay, if the kingdom of heaven was just out there for everybody to get, man, it would be it would be so much easier. Everybody would be trying for it.
It would have been there.
Yeah, it's called Christianity. That way, the easy route. Okay, no, for people that are trying to inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man, you got to go through straits, man. You got to work for it, man. It's not something that's just gonna be an easy cakewalk. It's not gonna happen. Okay,
Precept.
hold that real quick, Bubba Kusha. Actually, go ahead and bring out your precept. We'll go back to what I got in a minute.
This is 1 John chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 12, and it says, I write unto you, little children, because your sins are forgiven you for his name's sake. I write unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning. I write unto you, young men, because ye have overcome the wicked one. I write unto you, little children, because ye have known the Father. I have written unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning. I have written unto you, young men, because ye are strong, and the word of Yahawah abideth in you, and ye have overcome the wicked one. And see, so once again saying that you are strong. Once again, the truth is not for everybody, man. Which many people come to the truth and they fall out because they get weak, because they succumb to their flesh. All right, because it's an ongoing battle between the flesh and the spirit, which in these days, there's a reason why Yahawah Shem Yahushua is going to give his men everything. It's not because, oh, you know what, he likes to read and this and that, but because since the foundation, keep in mind that's reincarnation. There are all these lifetimes of different temptations and adversities, and wicked kingdoms, rulers, and people and everything. These certain men always kept the way. These certain men always fought and strove righteousness unto death. Jeremiah got in prison. Daniel got thrown into the lion's den, man. Constantly enduring, and that's throughout all these thousands of years. And that's why in the kingdom, Yahawah Shem Yahushua is going to spoil them and make them an eternal excellency, man.
Right.
Because they were strong enough in this world full of, torture, deceit, and death. But they were so strong, man. Because once again, it tells you in Psalm 116 that Yahawah finds the death of his saints precious for whatever reason. All right, because it pleases Yahawah to bruise Yahawah. Because basically, if you just look at it, it pleases him because he sees that these men are willing to bear all this, to endure, to call all these things for his name's sake.
That's right.
And that's why the Heavenly Father is going to give them everything, man. Because they were as lambs led to a sheep led to a slaughter, for the Father's sake.
They endured until the end, if I may, but they earned it, man. They ran the race. They fought the good fight, and they endured adversity and hardship all the way until the end. Why? Not because of just themselves, but they did it because they trusted in Yahawah Shem Yahushua to the fullest, man. Okay, they put everything in it. They put all the chips in, man. Because this world ain't got shit for it. It ain't hitting on nothing, man. What you got left? You got bondage. You got death. Okay, that's all you got. The only ticket you got for salvation is through Yahushua. Okay, through Yahushua and in believing in Yahawah Shem Yahushua. It's plain.
That's it.
It's as plain as it gets, man. And you got to keep your eye focused on that, man, because you'll have people that'll constantly try to pull you away from that. And because you're going through things, they'll call it, it's just bad luck. You got a lot of bad luck.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, you need a cleanse, brother. You need some kind of voodoo style damn cleanse or something like that. They'll come, burning some type of incense around you. Now, don't get me wrong, incense are great and all that, and they're different things, but at the same time, that's neither here nor there. They'll tell you all these things, just like if you go in if you get Job real quick one more time, brother. Go down to the second verse.
Also had a point real quick.
Carl, you can speak on it.
Because basically, on that point, because people go into things of this world to find ease and a just ease or relief, whereas they because basically they it's like I'm stuck. Basically, they do these things because they trust in this world, but trusting in but the only way to truly get relief and to be at ease and to find peace is going through Yahawah Shem Yahushua. Because these people do weed and triple seasons and everything because they trust in the world. They have faith that, hey, you know what, if I smoke a little bit, I feel good. But we understand and then we know that we trust in Yahawah Shem Yahushua, that He'll have us good forever.
God.
So once again, going into enduring and just trusting in the Heavenly Father rather than men and rather than the wiles of the devil, all the things of this world.
Yep, that's right. I'm going to continue on this one on Job. This is Job chapter 2, verse 1. And it says again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence thou comest? And Satan answered to the Lord and said, from going to and forth in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? There is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God, and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast in integrity, although thou moved me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered and said unto the Lord, and said, skin for skin, ye all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thine hand now and touch his bone and flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. I'm going to jump down. Basically, I'm going to jump down to 9 in a second. But basically, he told him that the Lord told him that if he took his health from him, that the Lord is going to destroy him, man, or that Job is going to curse him. All right. Well, where I'm getting at with this is verse 9. The women, man, if you put your trust in a woman, she's going to tell you exactly what Job's woman told you. She's going to say, this is Job chapter 2, verse 9. It says, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die. But then he told her, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive? Good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did Job not sin with his lips, because Job knew the deal. He knew that the Yahawah Shem Yahushua is about balance. You can't have good without the bad. Okay? Do you have a point you wanted to make on this one, brother?
Well,
you had a precept?
I had a precept that goes once again into enduring a little bit.
Time, bring it up, and we'll end on that. We didn't want to make this topic too long. We just wanted to hit the points and you just edify.
I got this precept. Is 2 Samuel 10 and 12, and it says, be of good courage, and let us play the men for our people and for the cities of our power. And Yahawah do that which seemeth him good. And that's the same state of mindset and the spirit that we're into today, because basically we're playing the men for our people. Even though our people want to make their own captains, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, or whatever, or fucking T'Challa and everything, and stay in Egypt, we're playing the men for our people and for the cities of our power, for Jerusalem, the land of Gad, Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, so on and so forth. And all right, and going through all this, pretty soon, man, these people, I mean, it's obvious that black identity extremists, that they're about to come for us, man. But we're gonna, Lord's will endure to the end, all that for our people, and for Yahawah's namesake, man. So we're currently enduring, trusting in Yahawah, and playing the men for our people, man, for the cities of our power, for the cities of Yahawah Shem Yahushua, starting with Jerusalem, moreover with New Jerusalem. All right.
Hopefully, and with that, I don't got anything else. You got anything else?
Blah.
And with that, I hope this lesson's been edifying. Well, until next time, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahawah,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shah,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Rakah
Rakakadash.
Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the humble elect. And you sincere Akhwat that are out there watching. With that, Shalom.
Shalom.